New Secret Freshies deodorant. Goes where you go.
I've never heard of a puppy treadmill.
You thought you'd seen it all, Katie Couric. Only in New York City.
I love it.
Okay, you're doing a house call. How are you? Okay, entree, s'il vous plaît.
How did you get the idea for Skinnygirl?
I didn't have an idea for a company. I just wanted a cocktail that I wanted to drink that didn't make you feel terrible the next day, that wasn't overly sugary. So on my show, The Housewives, Luann and I were having drinks and she said, "You're drinking tequila?" And I said, well, it's a Skinny Girls margarita. And Andy Cohen asked me at the reunion,
what's in a Skinny Girls margarita?
A strong silver on the rocks, 4 limes, and a tiny splash of Cointreau.
so I thought, how do I monetize this?
What was the most challenging part for you starting a business?
It's a male business. Liquor was, at that time before me, marketed to men, by men, and I did not know what I didn't know. I didn't know there was none before me. I didn't spend time in liquor stores looking around at products. I just had this idea and I felt it inside.
And her instincts were right. Bethenny sold Skinnygirl 7 years ago for $100 million, something she could never have imagined as a kid.
Tell me about your childhood. Your dad left when you were just, what, 4?
I don't remember exactly when my mother and him split up. She had to move back to New York because she couldn't afford to take care of me. I remember it being very traumatic. I mean, I was around alcoholism and eating disorders and gambling, lots of abuse. I would call the police. There was a lot of stuff in my house that was negative, but it's not the life that I would want for my daughter, you know?
Sounds really challenging, but was there anything about it that helped you become the person you are?
I'm kind of good in most situations. I'm very good on my feet.
Adaptable.
Yeah. Very adaptable. It could have gone so many ways. I was still in my late 30s and had no money, and really I wasn't on a path to any specific career. But I always was open to opportunities, and I always did everything to the best of my ability, whatever it was.
You now are doing other Skinny Girl stuff. You're doing Skinny Girl jeans, right? Skinny Girl products.
Yeah, the brand is now extending into many categories, and the denim is a massive category.
What's the best advice you ever got?
From Ellen DeGeneres, you will keep making the same mistake until you learn the lesson.
I think a lot of women don't have the confidence that you have. What would you tell them to do?
I think you just have to get on the road and do one thing well. Then you have the confidence. It's like cooking. If you pull off a dish by just putting things together, you get a little confidence, then you're like, all right, I'm gonna make something else.
Your charity, Be Strong, has done phenomenal things. How did you come up with the idea of that?
It evolved like everything else. It wasn't a grand plan. It was supposed to be something for women and their families in crisis. When the Texas hurricanes hit, I thought, well, this is a crisis. And then Puerto Rico was like sort of the big event. And I remember this man I was dating said, you can't go there. There's no running water, there's no electricity. And I thought, well, that's why you have to go there.
And she has continued to go there. Most recently, Bethenny was in the Carolinas, helping victims of Hurricane Florence.
Must have been incredibly gratifying too, to know
It was
what a difference you
amazing
made.
to know what a difference you can make and to use your skill set as a businesswoman in such a great way to help people, because that's what it was. It was like starting a new business.
What's next for you?
So I just kind of play as I go. I don't have a big grand plan.
But it's worked out pretty well.
It works out well because I do what I love. If I don't like it, I don't want to do it.
Well, thank you
Thank
for being
you.
so generous.
All right, I'm taking my liquor and I'm getting the hell out of here.
Bye.